Earth 2020. Society is in ruins, and a virus runs rampant among the world's humble citizens. They are lost. In these dark times, three wayward nerds cross paths at the House of India and realize they are destined to be friends. And so they did. This is their story. The story of the Side Quest.
Welcome, everyone, to the Side Quest podcast. My name's Luke.
I'm BJ.
And I'm Matt.
Oh, there's Logitech
Here's a
again.
fucking thing.
You guys can't see it, but we restarted this whole computer, and now everything wants to open right now.
Everything is just being so needy.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
If only someone hadn't clicked run on startup on every computer program.
Man, you don't even choose that anymore. It just
fucking chooses it for you.
yeah,
it just
does
do.
Yeah, it just do. Like, yeah, it just do sometimes.
Damn.
It's just be like that. Well, you fellas have been playing a little bit of Dispatch.
And it's time for Steam, baby.
I would just keep that right on your lap. You're
Time
probably
to
gonna
keep
eat from
playing Dispatch.
it. Yeah. We're going to play episode
Get
3
right
of
back
Dispatch
into it.
right now.
You guys finished episode 2?
Yep.
Nice.
2 in, and it's good.
It's very good.
The Dispatch minigame is really fun. Like the actual,
That
like,
one where you have
management.
to line up all like the abilities on the little graph.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially that when the little ball thing like hits around, it just hits a little neuron in my brain, and I'm like, ooh, I like that when it hits just right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like it. It's really fun, and the the dialogue's good. I like all so far all the characters. I haven't I probably hated characters you're supposed to hate, but like in a good way. But yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Aaron Paul killing it as Robert Robertson.
So
It's great.
Carmen has played more than any of us.
Yeah.
Because Carmen fucking went into a weird Dune-esque state where she played like all of it in a night.
Yeah. So like this weekend,
Like we finished episode 1, and then Carmen said, "Did you guys finish episode 4 yet?" We're like, "What the fuck?"
So
Yeah, we both said
she
no.
Played it. She played a bunch of it, and then over the weekend, she brought the Steam Deck with her, and then she texts me and she goes, "Wait, it's not all the stuff's out." And I was like, "I didn't think you'd catch up to it that quickly. I thought you'd be safe, but doesn't it come out
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
tomorrow at 9 a.m.?"
2 new episodes.
So, do we know how many more after that?
The last 2 come out on the 26th.
Okay. Kind of short.
What do you mean?
Like if you were to just play through all of it, like how long? Do
I
you
mean,
think?
it was a while because like when we were texting in the chat where you're like discount a lofa, that was 40 more minutes and then I was done with episode 2. So they're
So
rough.
like each episode's like an hour.
Around an hour, yeah. So like an 8-hour game, but it's also it's choice space, so you're probably gonna want to go back, play again, do some different routes, but also it being $30.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. No, for sure. I'm just saying it. It's a quick.
Yeah.
It can be quick.
I mean, I'll take this over like because how much was like Walking Dead back in the day and all the Telltale games? Were they 60? Or were they a little cheaper?
I mean, the disc versions of them were 60.
I felt like
Yeah.
Walking Dead was longer though than 8 hours.
There's 4 seasons of it.
Well, that's
First season of Walking Dead was only 5 episodes.
And how much did you have to pay for that?
Well,
I
they
don't
all.
remember.
I'm pretty sure they all were like the first episode is free, but then you buy the season pass to get the rest of them.
Yeah.
This one is just pay for it once, and we're gonna release it weekly,
Yeah.
which I like actually, because I think if they do more, I think I'm probably gonna buy it day one because I kind of obviously missed out on all the like weekly discussions and people talking about it every day, like, oh, dude, fucking Dispatch is crazy. And then like
Yeah, but we're still in the middle of it coming out, so you just need to catch up, and then you'll be a part of that.
yeah, for the next couple hours.
Yeah, but
Plus-
then you'll catch up to that, and then you'll be good for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then
That's true.
I'll work. I have to work all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna be like at work being like, fuck it, we playing Dispatch right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking good.
It's fun. Like I have mixed feelings, and I feel like we've talked about this a little bit. It's fun seeing all these voice actors and actors together, or I guess not together, because especially with voice acting, they're not. No one's actually acting together.
It's not like the Clone Wars show where they were like in the booth together.
Yes, it's not like, but it's cool to see all these voice actors in one project. But like the mixed feeling I have about that is like, and I think a lot of people, and I could be wrong because I'm not in the voice acting community, but I'm sure a lot of people that are not big names as a lot of voice actors, especially in this one, would have mixed feelings about like, oh, it's always Critical Role people, and
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
especially with this
on-
being like an indie kind of project.
yes,
I mean, I will
yeah.
also say that this game is a Critical Role project now
yes
in association. So
but
that I
I'm
feel is a
sure
little
that
different.
there are people out there that are like, fuck, man, they're taking our jobs and
Took our jobs.
they're trying to take our jobs. And I'm just saying, I'm sure
Yeah.
that like this gives those kind of people even more credence to hate them, of like, and they managed to get their way, so now everybody in Critical Role is in this game, and they managed, they mingle, they snake their way into the, I'm sure that that's a complaint. I enjoy it, and sure, it's like I can't name a lot of niche voice actors. Only voice actors I can name are ones from big roles from things I like.
The only thing that would have made it better is if it was a Dungeons and Daddies production.
Yes. True, but I'm saying, so I enjoy it, but I know that there is maybe some people that would be upset that
I think
it's not.
I think it's less. I think they probably have less of that to worry about, but more so, probably like the weird casting decisions. Like instead
Young
of getting,
Gravy?
instead of getting like real voice actors, like here's Young Gravy, here's Moist
Young Gravy
Critical,
records
here's
audiobooks,
Jacksepticeye. He does.
Yeah,
he,
Smut.
the Court of
Oh,
Thorns and Roses. He did
Fuck
those.
yeah, dude,
does
that's
smut
funny
books.
as hell.
So
Damn, I really go listen to Young Gravy talk about fairy sex. That's crazy.
Yep.
I mean, but I feel like this game has like way more like, what's the not like not typecast, but like a clearly name. They got a big name to be this character to get eyes on the project. Like,
sure. I mean, I just like was thinking how like I think this is the first time since some like Telltale games that I guess maybe all their projects have been big deals in the gaming community, but it's been a while.
But only like since The Walking Dead.
Walking
Yes.
Dead's really the
so,
only
but
one that
it's
is like
kind of
huge.
cool to see a game like this getting back in the spotlight.
I
So
mean,
it's
we
like,
haven't had them either.
yeah,
mean,
yeah, no, exactly.
Walking
so it's
Dead
like we
final
haven't had
season
them.
was what 2019 or 18.
I think it was 18.
It's just
Yeah.
nice that
Yeah.
they're getting all the press though, like that they're getting press.
100%.
for
And
this.
I honestly, I would be down for
A
this
true
to
RPG.
be in a. Shut up.
Right.
Yeah, I would be down for this to be nominated somewhere in the Game Awards. I don't know where, but I want it to get.
Yeah, and then
Nommed.
Best
in like
performance, I could see it getting that.
in about a month, we're gonna have Alan Wake 3. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, it's gonna blow everything out of
yeah.
the
Alan
water.
Wake 3's got like maybe like a couple weeks, because before it can get the nom in.
Something kind of cool happened recently, and it's not a big deal, but I know you guys would appreciate this. And by no means do I think we're the bee's knees, other than the fact that I do think we're the bee's knees.
Yeah, we're fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're the
I
best.
like us.
Yeah.
I don't know if people like us.
Yeah, but
I
our
like
opinion
us.
matters more than the people.
Yes, I like us. And so the other day, somebody asked me, and he goes, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Because I know that that's like kind of in your,
Wheelhouse.
it's in your roadhouse. And I was like, "Wow, I appreciate that's very kind that you'd actually ask about my opinion on this." And I was like, "We did in fact just talk about this, and this was the feelings we all had." And he was like, "Oh, cool, thanks for sharing." And I was like, "That meant a lot. It meant a lot that." Some guy on Discord was like, "Yeah, you have a video game podcast. So like, what do you guys think about this?" And I was like, my professional opinion."
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was nice.
If you guys want your opinions to matter, like and subscribe and comment, and we'll talk about it.
yeah,
We'll actually mention you by name
yeah,
and roast the shit out of your opinion, or say it's a good one if it aligns with our views.
yeah, if we agree with it,
yeah,
if
So-
it's correct,
yeah, if it's the correct opinion.
yeah, 100%. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So Dispatch, man, it's the hot. It's hot.
I mean, like Dispatch is like just another banger this year. This year's been a good one for games.
I think which would be probably good for us to kind of touch on. But what have you guys heard, or what are your initial thoughts of Arc Raiders?
I've seen nothing about it.
You've seen nothing?
It's not on my radar just because I don't
Sci-fi
like,
Tarkov.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, yeah, with third person, so it gives me, anytime I see a third person shooter, I immediately go to like Tom Clancy's
The Division.
Yeah, which Division 2.
I did like Division 2.
Very good game.
Yeah. They put out an update recently. Like
I
a
know.
new
Well, it's
expansion.
because they canceled one of their games.
Oh yeah,
so,
the other Division game that was going to come out. So they
Yeah.
probably just like, reuse all the assets, throw it in there.
Yeah. I guess we're just gonna. Those same people are just gonna go back to working on Division 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of guys are really into it. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel like I could like it because being a person that likes Tarkov, but the best part about Tarkov for me though is like all the weapon customizations.
Yeah.
Like I can actually build a gun with every little component, and it's like they're like there is weapon building, but it's like you found this thing that it's a scope that it's a scope or this is a muzzle, and it's like I can do like I can change the buffer tube, the handguard, like all the 56 different grips, and I can change different ammo types, and like it's a lot more, and that's what I really like about Tarkov is that weapon building is very fun for me. But I don't know, everyone, a lot of people, I mean it like did really well on Steam.
Yeah.
Really well on Steam. I think it blew up like Battlefield 6 numbers, blew past Battlefield 6 numbers.
Well, Battlefield 6, you see that it I think it hit, was it 10 million in sales, or what was the big number? It hit a huge number.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
I bet it. I'm sure it'll. I think Arc Raiders or Battlefield 6 are going to be the two big contenders for multiplayer game of the year, or game, multiplayer game. But I mean, it's kind of, we're getting very close to that time of year, so it's like that's definitely been on my mind when seeing new things come out, is being like kind of critical and like, how's this gonna fare?
Yeah.
To remind everyone too, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be like annoyed at the Game Awards because of how many good games are out. 90% of the votes is the industry. We get 10%. So no matter how much we vote, unless they're like all split, our vote doesn't fucking matter. It's all gonna be
Just
them.
like America.
Yep. No, but it is gonna be that thing. So I try to base my like knowledge of that on like how I see the industry loving games. So like certain games I know, like Blueprints is gonna get a nomination because for whatever that indie roguelike Blueprints, because I couldn't hear everyone like any game reviewer outlet or any of these people fucking loved that game. So that will probably get a nomination just because of that. I wonder
how though Split Fiction is going to.
I think Split Fiction and Kingdom Come Deliverance both came out too early that they both might get snubbed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
honestly,
from a previous Game of the Year publisher.
But who knows? They might, because people like that guy's studio Hazelight. They might be like, oh yeah, Split Fiction, that was good. Throw it on there somewhere.
I mean, it's not as strong as It Takes Two.
No,
yeah, I think it'll get nominated but not win.
So far, I think the guaranteed nominations are going to be Expedition, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight.
What do you think? Ghost.
I think Yote or Death Stranding are the flips for me. If one of those two is going to get it, and then I think Donkey Kong gets it just for being a Nintendo game that's good.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong will win family game.
Yeah.
If it's not Mario
That or
Kart.
Mario Kart, or maybe Crossworlds.
I think everyone is disappointed with Mario Kart now that it's been in our laps for a while.
Yeah, like because especially when it's a title launch, like
the only game you're gonna play
game.
for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You get it, you got the new system, and then immediately play that game.
Yeah. And also when you
it's not fucking Breath of the Wild. I'll tell you that.
Dude, blew me away. Like,
it blew
and then
everybody
the
away.
fact that I could just play it
like right there.
Yeah. Even though I rarely played handheld,
it's still.
But it was the
it was
first
the fact
time
that I could.
It was the first time you could do that,
and it was awesome.
It blew everybody away.
Especially with
and
Mario
now that
Kart.
novelty isn't as big anymore because you have Steam Decks.
Yeah, you
got
have to make
else.
the fucking game good.
And
they should have launched with Donkey Kong.
And I will say, like half of that stuff with like the Switch 2, if I don't think it like your enjoyment of Mario Kart might have not just been, oh, this Mario Kart's great. It's I'm playing on a Switch.
I mean,
too.
I think
You know?
I think Mario Kart is still inherently fun. The problem is when you compare it to 8, which is
but I'm saying
arguably
like
the
a
best
raw
fucking Mario
emotional
Kart. Yeah.
enjoyment. You the first week you get it right, the Switch 2 right when it comes out. You're playing Mario Kart. Like a lot of it is just like I want to play my Switch 2. And that's where a lot of this joy.
I mean,
comes from.
I'm
You're
the
like, oh, it looks great. It feels great. I love the new magnetic, Joy-Con. Like it's a lot of that contributes to just like raw dopamine.
Yeah, I know that I'm the weird one who's pretty much prioritized the Switch 2 over my Steam Deck even, because like now it's like, oh, I could get indies on the Steam Deck, I could do that, and now I'm like, nah, all my indies are going back on the Switch because now I got the Switch 2.
Yeah, it's
Speaking of, Dave the Diver just got a Switch 2 upgrade, so I don't know what it added, but I was like, hell yeah, I got a free upgrade pack for it, and I was like, gimme.
I think it's been because like BJ collecting, Switch games, then gets a Steam Deck, and I remember the whole thing like the night of, and you're like, where is it? And then I remember the Snapchat of you walking up to your parents' house, and it was there, and it was a big deal, and then you just couldn't put it down.
Yeah, still can't. I'm playing Dispatch on it today.
There you go.
I'm also playing Dispatch on the Steam Deck. That's been I was like, I'm going to use this here. And plus, I have the dock at home, so if I want to go bigger screen, I can.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like you went all in on that, and then, but then I feel like even when you got the Switch 2, you still were playing on Steam Deck quite a bit.
Yeah, because there's fucking nothing out. The Donkey Kong, I put.
But also, BJ is like the biggest case of like switching console like I've ever seen.
Yeah, but it's
Ever
just dependent
seen.
on what game I want to play.
It's no true, but like I'll switch games on a system, but like for me to go like, do I really want to play this game like on my Xbox when no, like that's a deterrent for you. It's not a deterrent at all. You'll pick up the one Ambernick, and then you'll pick up another Ambernick. Go to the Switch.
I mean, a couple
sometimes
weeks
I
ago,
see the Vita or the DS out. I'm like, this dude's crazy.
I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I went back to the Vita version of Guacamelee.
Yep.
And then right now, I just started Dispatch, but I just finished Neon White again, 100%ing that, and then doing fucking Phoenix Wright on my 3DS.
Attorney at Law.
That and then Dispatch now are the two big ones. So
Yeah.
I kind of am with BJ though on switching stuff in because I've got Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, and a Steam Deck now where I'm like, yeah, I'm just this game there, this game it feels right here, it's a side scrolling Metroidvania. Switch. I'm never playing on anything else.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at now too.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean I've only just seen it because I live with BJ, so I see it more, and I'm just like he's all over the place. I can't even guess what I'm gonna see him with next.
Yep.
And
there's good dude.
for me, it's almost like, I mean, but this would make sense to you guys, but it's like emotionally taxing to be like, when it's like before, I'll just get on my computer and I'll just load up something and I'll feel nothing and I'll close it out, and so I'll just pick another thing on my computer. So.
Oh, that's the worst one is when, because at least you can just be on your computer. I've got libraries and libraries. I'm like, fuck, what do I play? I'll look on Xbox. Nah. Switch on the PlayStation, go there, and I'm like,
I mean, that would be me. I mean, but sometimes I'm go like, yeah, I'm not even gonna look at my Steam Deck because I'm gonna just waste 30 minutes just like going through that library.
Usually what happens with me is just like I'll start to finish a game and I'm like, I should play that next, and then that's what I do.
Yeah, that reminisces with me a lot, especially with shows.
Yeah,
like I don't want this to end. It doesn't have to if I just never watch the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been playing Battlefield 6 still, poning lobbies. I think probably this weekend I'm gonna play when I'm out of town. I'm just gonna roll through Dispatch in like 2 nights and just
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. I think I told you about this, but I maybe just told you, but Luke, did I tell you how I did. This was last week, about how Metal Gear has a mod that you can play
co-op
and that you play as
the boss.
Yes, we did talk about that last week. But I looked.
Did Adam tell you about it?
No, I did tell Adam about it.
Oh, flipping the script on us a little bit, huh?
Well, it's so sad because like the first game that Adam and I did do that together
It was Elden Ring, or no, Armored Core.
was Armored Core, and we broke it. And it wasn't like it was
a known broken
like
thing,
when you download the mod files. There's like a README text, and it goes, when you get to this mission, play it on your own.
Yeah.
Because if you start this mission co-op, it'll brick the entire save file, and you will have to uninstall, delete all the files, and restart. And we didn't read that, and it's like one of the harder fights in the game. And so I finally like beat it by myself, and I was like, Adam, I did it. And he's like, well, that's good, but we can't play together anymore. And because that was, as far as I got in Armored Core, and my only like experience with Armored Core, which might, if there's a new one that comes out, I'll play it. I just don't think that's like a very common for me. I don't go back. Like I'll play the new thing that's hot, and I don't want to like go back, especially when I've heard things of like clunkiness or like stuff like that.
Mine really depends on the game. Like I cannot imagine not playing Mass Effect 1 first. But that's also a story-driven series that carries over to the next. Like, that makes sense. Like, even for some games where it's like, oh, yeah, like, you're going to play the Bayonetta series. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start with 1.
Yeah,
and
but
then
like
I'm gonna
for
go
me,
to 2,
I
and I'm gonna
love
3.
Witcher 3.
Yeah.
And then that got me into Witcher IP and reading the books and stuff like that. I do not think I'll ever play 1 unless it gets remade.
It's getting remade.
Yeah, but unless it gets remade, and then probably the same with 2.
I did try 2 is great actually. I would recommend it. 1 though is only mouse and
10 years.
only mouse and keyboard from 1. So that's the
Okay.
only downside. Witcher 2 is at least an action title, but yeah, I love Witcher 2 actually. That game is fucking sick. But half of your choices don't matter to carry over to Witcher 3 because they didn't do the Eorveth path to Witcher 3. The elf in 2, he doesn't show up in 3 at all.
Yeah, they just ask you about.
Yeah, they just ask you about it, and then Roach, the guy, will be either pissy at you or be your friend.
Yeah,
that's the only difference. And I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
because his like both those paths, one of them is very political. If you pick the Roach path.
Oh, did he move?
No, I just don't remember seeing him up there recently. So I was like, is he still there?
Just behind next to the Doom mask.
Yeah.
Dude, the new Warhammer stuff that got all announced.
Yeah, the 500 worlds.
There's a lot of memes that have come out where it's like all of us going like, yes. Leandros is like trying to figure out a way to
What was it I texted you? I was
How
like,
can I make this about me?
Yeah. It's like literally could have the Emperor himself telling the world about it. But Leandros would be like, nah.
They made in the same like style as Secret Level, like to that quality.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any of their stuff because I'm not paying a subscription, but apparently there's a lot of that cool shit on Warhammer Plus. I'm just not paying. I'm just not paying that subscription.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna. I asked Cody if he still has. He never got back to me, but I'm gonna.
Because Cody's fucking painting his army right now.
And but he had Warhammer Plus. I don't know if he still does.
Yeah.
If he does, I'm gonna borrow it. Because there is some cool things. It's not to that quality.
Yeah.
But what will be of that quality coming, who knows when, is Astartes 2. Mm-hmm. Because that's now.
They forgot that that's gonna be exclusive.
An exclusive Warhammer Plus because they hired the guy.
Which good on him because like he deserved that paying
it's
job.
The same thing as the guy who did the scene 38.
Oh yeah,
for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Got to be a part of the wasn't it Mandalorian?
I think it was one of the shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it was on one of the shitty shows, the fact that they were like, "Hey, we're going to Star Wars."
Man that made a fan project.
Yes,
like
100%.
Like even if my name is on like a shit show, I'd be like, "Yeah, but I got to work on fucking Star Wars because of that thing."
I mean, that's like a big thing for like a lot of actors is like when you see an actor that joins into the Star Wars cinematic universe, like you'll see in interviews, they're like, "How does it feel to be a part of Star Wars?" And they're like, "It was, I had this one little role, but like
It was fucking
I
awesome.
can still say
I'm
that
in
I'm
Star
in Star
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
I'll say this right now. I will shit all over Disney Star Wars, but if they ever ask me to be an extra, it is 100% yes, no matter
like
what.
Daniel Craig, one of the stormtroopers in episode.
He was the one
yes.
who interrogated Rey or got like mind controlled or whatever. But he's one of those that interrogated Rey.
Because they were filming.
Spectre, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the Bond films.
I'd do that shit in a heartbeat and steal the stormtrooper armor.
I'd do it immediately, and then people be like, "Oh, that movie's terrible." I'm like, absolutely, but look, there's my scene though.
Yeah. I'd show everybody. Yeah, I'd have like one too many beers and be like, "Hey guys,
did you guys know that I was in Star Wars?"
Yeah, I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Just everybody like, yes,
somebody
man.
else's
Standing
house.
in the corner at the party with your drink.
They don't know that
somebody
I'm
else's like house being like, "Do you have Disney Plus?" And then they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay, logging in," and then be like, "Oh,"
and then you turn on Star Wars in French.
Yeah,
I still don't know how that fucking happened.
I have no clue.
yeah.
I don't know if we told that story, but me and Luke were trying to watch the first two Tron movies to get ready for the third. Turned it on Disney Plus in the living room there, and it was in French for some reason, and it would not allow us to change it at all. We were like, okay, well, let's try the next one. Like, maybe they just have the French version and they uploaded it weird. Started the second one, French. We were like, okay, this is weird. Start Lilo and Stitch, French. No way to change it whatsoever.
Yeah. The only things that were not French was like a TV show.
Yeah.
But the movies, French. I was like, what the fuck
All
is
French.
going on?
Toy Story, French.
Toy Story.
Is that your French?
That is a
accent?
terrible, awful French accent.
The
Yeah.
But yeah, like it'd be so cool, and so to have like with Warhammer, they with the amazing quality CGI, they do this thing that's definitely a part. It's gonna be like leading up to the story of Space Marine 3.
Or either setting up Titus to get there, because they could be
Yes.
like, here's a book that's going to come out that he's the main character, and then, or whatever they do.
Yeah, but it's lore that leads towards that. And then at the end they're like, check out these sick minis that just came out, and I was like, you son of a bitch.
I mean, it's the same as like Transformers and G.I. Joe back in the 80s. Like, look at this cool show.
Yeah.
Anyway, the toys.
bring the Transformers home with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are setting up like a storyline of you have to recapture the 500 worlds of Ultramar or whatever.
And his drip looks
Immaculate.
With the cape.
with the wolf skin cape. Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm excited for the rebindings of some of the Horus Heresy books. Like actually re-releasing them and with new cover arts too, where it's like, hey, these are the important ones you have to read to understand it. And then like I'm cool with that because that means that I can collect and actually be like, I'll have them.
Yeah.
Versus me trying to find some of these books where it's like, oh yeah, Horus Heresy, I have the first one. Oh, book 2, $500.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get those. That seems cool. Plus, I actually want to read those and then go to Siege of Terra after that.
Yeah.
That's sick. I just need some fucking paint.
Was there none? Or I guess you don't want to spend it at the Games Workshop spot.
Well, Games Workshop is the only one that has good enough paint that I trust.
Fair.
I mean, they've done a good job of like we make quality paints, but we also
Charge out the ass for it. Yeah.
So it's like
The paints are the least expensive thing in the store. I'm fine with that.
yeah, it's that OEM shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's that you want to know that it's a good thing.
Buy
You're gonna have
direct
to pay
from the
for
source.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still cool though. Like I've seen BJ has at least I think one finished mini, right?
Yeah, I've got one finished and one started.
The finished one looks dope as fuck. It looks awesome.
I still need to get some clear coat for them, but
Like a matte clear coat. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't wait for the new house to be covered in fucking just Warhammer minis everywhere.
yeah.
I know. I have like unpainted Astra Militarum guys. I do have I showed you at home like a painted tank. Because I was like, I'm not gonna like the kit came with the tank. Like that's what I'm gonna do first is the tank.
Just
Obviously.
paint the fucking tank, yeah.
Yeah. So
Is it one of those? It's like you can tell it's like first painted thing where it's like all solid colors. Did you do some like brush strokes and like some
no,
like,
I didn't do
weathering
any, like,
or whatever
shading or stuff like that. It's like green, and then I did like camo pattern where I just is like blobs of white and black and brown, and it's pretty basic.
I mean, yeah, you got to start somewhere.
I mean, I did that when I was like 12.
Yeah.
So it looked pretty good. I mean, because back then, like my dad introduced me to like model airplanes and stuff like that, and then I did a couple like World War II tanks and stuff like that, and then my buddy got into Warhammer. And by getting into Warhammer, he just had minis. I never learned how to play the game. I don't think I bought the codex. Maybe I did, but I can't remember. And then I was like, Dad, please, please, please. And he's like, this is the most expensive model kit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and it's not even real things. It's not like it's a cool bomber from World War II. It's random.
Yeah, it's some woman with her tits out with a gun.
Yeah, that's right. And so, but he bought it for me, and I was pretty stoked. And then I just never played with it.
There's one online that they don't sell minis. They sell STL files. Like, print the shit yourself. But it's called Trench Crusade.
Dude, so Trench Crusade is very cool.
The models are fucking sick.
They're so sick. It's like, for people watching and listening, it's as if you took Pyramid Head from Silent Hill and then made like some other like combined with like World War One and also the Crusades, like the actual Crusades. Combine all of those things together, and that's like the style of that, because it even has some like Bloodborne type shit. Like their version of dreadnoughts are like, they called penitent engines, and they're just like people flayed on the front, which is very similar to Warhammer, like penitent engines.
Yeah.
So,
but they look really fucking sick.
They're
I want to get some of those.
Very cool. Like their color scheme is all like rusty and muddy and gross.
Yeah, it's all dirty as shit.
Yeah, it's very cool.
They seem like they'd be very fun to paint.
Yeah,
it's a lot of like flat surfaces that you can work with, but also like it's supposed to be dirty. So
yeah, and you have like lots of like wood and a little bit of like steampunk in it, so it's a really cool aesthetic. But yeah, being like, yeah, as I said, kind of like Conehead, or not Conehead, Pyramid Head. Yeah, like style stuff where you have like dudes and just like, cloths, and then just massive iron helmets with rivets, and then big swords.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do for some of your minis, like do like the tattered robes or do some kind of cool shit to some of them?
I mean, yeah, it depends, because like I'm not into like kit bashing yet. I haven't gotten that far, but I've been doing some like dry brushing and shit. Like the one that I have a layer paint that makes them look all dusty. So I've got that going. But and then
it also is like, like if you want to get into like some of the like grimy stuff, it's like you're gonna have to choose like not have to, but like there's certain chapters. It's like that have.
If you're gonna, what's the
aesthetic? It's like, yeah, if you want to get really grimy, you're gonna have to get like Death Guard, like
what are the ones that like the Chaos Marines that serve like Nurgle?
Yeah,
are all gross as shit.
That's one of the kill teams that I have right now. I'm really looking forward to painting them.
The ones I've seen that I think is kind of cool is the people who go outside and like set the minis on the dirt to cover their like the little stand, and then like they like either leave it out or put like glue or whatever so the dirt will stay, and so it's like real dirt on my mini, and it like looks cool.
Like jars of dirt and sand just for that.
Yeah,
I've seen some that are like I guess kit bash footer, but it's like the actual model is a Space Marine ripping a Tyranid like in half.
Yeah,
and it's like they've actually done like
so they'll get like shit. I've seen one where they take like a soldering knife and they'll poke holes. Or they'll use like the heat to like stretch a mini, so that
that's all the
like
blood and guts and gross shit. Yeah,
very cool. And like when they're able, even some of this like spray brushing and just painting techniques to like where you'll have like a power sword or something that emits light, and then they'll just airbrush one side of a figure so it looks like it's the light glowing onto. It's just
the hardest part about that is like being consistent about where you want your light source to be coming from, because it's impossible to keep that straight when you're like moving a thing around and
also the fact it's like most of the stuff, which is why like people pay lots of money to have other people paint minis, but it's like it's all about like lots of thin layers, because you're just building up like slight fading into stuff, and it's all. I mean, people can get crazy with.
I know
stuff.
it's apparently looked down upon, but I think if I did it, I would paint piece by piece. I don't know if I would just build it and then paint the mini. But yeah,
I mean,
apparently there's like some like I've seen like comments where it's like, you build it first and then you paint it because that's the way it's supposed to. Like fucking snobs of any fandom or any like whatever.
Where I'm at,
But-
I think I might want to do that just with arms because the arms are always crossed across the chest, and I can't get into.
I'd
little
probably do that for
crevices.
the helmet or the face, depending on how they're styled. Like the one you had where his like things up here, so you have to like get between his arm and his helmet.
It wasn't really that bad because, like, I mean, on that one specifically, but all the Space Marines have like this weird collar thing that comes up, so it's gonna get in the way no matter what. But it wasn't bad to get around.
I want to get some of the because they've been putting out like over the past couple of years like actual Primarch minis because there's one for Gilliman, there's now one for Lionel, I think,
There's
and then
There's like 3 different Sanguiniuses.
yeah,
there's
a
also
Horus.
one for what's his face, Angron. That's a crazy kit.
Yeah,
He's
those
a huge
look sick.
just demon with huge wings, and then not Nurgle, Mortarians is amazing.
Yeah,
because he has like wings that are all tattered and stuff with like bones that like how like the wings have the little. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I
very
like that.
very cool.
those would just be cool to have even and like paint it and just be like cool. That's gonna sit on the shelf for a while.
100%.
Yeah,
The another thing in the kind of the realm of minis is I watched I've seen a couple of videos where people will take like Gundam models and then they'll like put them in a terrarium kind of thing to like make it look like it like was defeated in battle.
Oh, hell
and then,
yeah.
And then like moss is growing over it and stuff like that, and they have like actual running water that like half submerges it as it's like, and it has like a big like hole in the chest from where like a beam saber stabbed it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like the whole thing just tells a story. Very cool.
Yeah, I like watching those videos.
I like watching especially where it's like slightly sped up, so it's like the speed paint or whatever of it, where they're like building it and you see the like finished product a lot faster how they built it. Yeah.
The ones that are crazy for like Gundam is when they scribe. So it's like because you can panel line normal ones where it's just like the little lines that they put in, and you just put the paint in so that it shows like outlines and stuff like that. But then they're like, yeah, those outlines aren't good, so they'll scribe like
New ones
all over it, which they're literally just scraping away plastic.
Yeah.
But you have to like put tape on it so that when the scribe can like that's what it goes up against, so you have straight scribe lines. And then after they do that, they then airbrush everything into like a color scheme that they want. And sometimes it's not something crazy, it's just like, no, I like this white more.
Yeah.
And then it's just, and then they put on all the sticker. Oh my gosh, they can just essentially be like redo everything on a Gundam kit, which is supposed to be like it's ready.
I saw this thing online that looks pretty cool where it's like a stamp set where you put your paint in the thing and
You
then
wipe it
scrape
off, and then you get the little clear rubber thing.
Yeah.
No, I
wanna get one of those.
Also, we have very much similar feeds, but I saw that, and then what's great is that you can see through it, so you can line
it's
it.
got a little magnifier on the end so you can place it exactly where you need it. I think I want to get one of those for when I start doing like Black Templars and shit.
Yeah. I saw somebody do it with like a checkerboard pattern.
I saw
and it
that
looked
one.
it looks so clean, and you could never do that. Get those straight lines that come into fine corners with a
with just a paintbrush.
yeah, no, it would be impossible. So
It would.
so Luke, I had BJ wanted me to tell a story
Oh boy.
on
Yep.
on the pod.
All right.
And I'd be more than willing to.
Can't wait.
Hopefully in the future, this is like clipped, and it goes, Matt tells the story of this.
Mm-hmm.
So over the weekend, I went to go get a massage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. On Friday night, my neck was really tense, and so was my lower back. And I was like, I've been thinking about it for a really long time. I'm going to go do it.
Nice.
So I looked around. I didn't want to go anywhere too far, and there was a place here in town that I thought was good, and so I go, and I showered before, and I go, and then I had Billy's little pen, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a little rip of this, get a little cozy and comfy, and I called beforehand to like see if there was availability, and the woman who answered was like, yeah, I come in, and so she texts me from that number like, when are you gonna be here? And I said, oh, like I'm pulling up right now. She said, awesome. So I get in, and she says I have to clean the room, so I wait for a little bit. Says, okay, come in. And so I go in the room, and she like lays down some stuff. She says, all right, like something about getting ready in like kind of broken English. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm sitting there kind of waiting. She comes back and she says, you okay? And I go, yeah. And so she opens the curtain, and then she goes, huh? And I was like, oh, I'm ready.
She needs you.
And she's like, oh no, you got to take off your clothes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sure. So I just take off my shirt in front of her. And then and so then I lay down. And she goes, no, like your shorts too. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm laying down, and I'm like, and she goes and she grabs my shorts, and she starts like pulling them down. And I was like, no, it's okay. I can do this. So then I take those off, and then she goes like, yeah, like those, your underwear too. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I like get,
buck ass naked.
yeah, in front of her.
Yep.
And then she grabs my underwear like from off my ankles and like puts them on the chair, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then she puts like a blanket on top of me, and I know that like a lot of massages
Nudity. Yeah.
like I get that. I
But
know that,
actually being there was a little different.
yeah, because I've never had one like that, and I've
Yeah.
had quite a few before. And so it starts, and I was like, all right, yeah, this is nice, this is great, just what I was looking for. And then she goes like, are you like, you feel like warm, are you kind of hot? And I was like, yeah, I'm a little warm. And so she says, okay. So she rips the blanket off of me, and then puts a little towel right on my ass crack that she like kind of folds up, but it's just right on my ass crack, like that's all it is. And I was like, okay, man, like this is just roll with it. But like the whole time is like the pen starts kicking in, and I was like, I don't know if I can handle this. This was supposed to help, not hinder me. So we keep like going through, and like, she's getting like pretty close to my butt and stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then the oil comes out, and like the hot rocks, and then like all up on my butt, and like it was great. It was great. But I was like, whoa. So then she goes, all right, like turn over. And I was like, that's that I like take off, and I'm like, okay. And then she puts the blanket on top of me, and she takes the towel, and I was like, okay. And she's doing more stuff, and then she keeps like grabbing my legs and moving them over, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But like even when I was on my chest laying down, like she like moved my legs, and I was like, you're gonna see my butthole, like 100%. This towel is not hiding,
No.
or at least like my balls just sticking out. Like, yeah.
Did you get bricked?
Stuck to the pleather of the table.
Did not. In
At least that you didn't have to worry about that.
No, I did not.
You start thinking of like, oh, dude, what if she could do a happy ending? And all of a sudden, you just start getting hard. You're like, wait, no.
There was an ATM machine in the back.
In the room.
I mean, I assume any massage place like that is gonna have like the, not hey,
It's on the table.
yeah.
So, but she turns me over, and she does a couple more stuff with like my legs, and like putting them out, and like getting there, and I was like, okay, yeah. But then really though, the big thing though is at the very end, she's like massaging my feet, and that was awesome. And then she takes my feet here, and she would like grab one leg and like put it back like this, and I was like, okay, like, and then she takes both of them though and just lifts my legs like this.
She's sitting there just like,
there's the towel. The towel's like, the blanket's here.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
so it's not covering shit anymore.
And that's the last move she did. Like, all right, there's your butthole. Clearly, my everything was seen there. Absolutely, without a doubt. And I was like, and then she was like, okay, great. And yeah, that was my massage story. It was you know, embarrassing. But like in my head, it's like she does this every day.
She does it to everybody. Yeah.
The craziest part is she texted him afterwards.
Next morning, I wake up, and she goes like, "Hey, thanks for coming in. How was your massage? Hope to see you again." I was like,
What the fuck?
"What the? Like, stop texting me. Like,
Oh, my wife is here. What the fuck?
girl, chill."
She wants to see the goat brain again.
So, yeah, but you know, I've told this story to a couple people, and they're like, "So you're gonna go back?" And I was like, "Yeah." You crazy? That was awesome. You know, it was.
Yeah,
I was embarrassed.
Matt
The
likes showing
ATM in the corner would be so fucking intimidating to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck?
it wasn't in the corner of the room. It was like at the end of the hallway, which was right next to her. But at one point, though, I did hear like a beep 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 beep. Scoot, 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 scoot.
Someone was getting their happy ending in another
I
room.
was like, and then even at the end, she was like, "We have an ATM in the back. If you want, it's like cheaper if to like." And I was like, "Oh, I see what they're doing. Like, they just want cash.
pay cash. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper." I was like, "Okay," but the ATM, and I could be wrong, but I do not remember because you know when you go to a place that has an ATM, they'll be like, "There's going to be a $3 charge if you use this ATM." There was not one of those, so I don't know how they're skirting around that.
I don't know. I mean, you can set those. So,
Yeah, who knows? So, yeah, it was
Hell yeah.
interesting, but like it, man,
Good
my
massage
lower
there?
back
Feel good?
and my neck feel great.
Yeah.
So
your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack.
yeah, 100%. You know the VJ, I was like, at one point though, I was like, when she was rubbing my back, I was like, man, I wonder if she's disgusted by my
Back patches.
my back hair patches. My
She
wing.
probably appreciated those so she could place the rocks directly on top of them.
The
It's like a
rocks
god.
that was never experienced that before, but the rocks were sick because
Yeah.
they were like hot. They were hot rocks. So, yeah, that was sweet. But she do the thing where she go like going down and then going back and then she smack them together so they go. Ska, ska. And I was like, it just was weird.
Yeah, like you're in a fucking Blue Man Group performance. but
Yeah,
you're the drummer.
yeah. She starts going.
Yeah, you are
Play
the
the-
percussion instrument.
Yeah, just slapping my back.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that story. But yeah, I will be back.
I was gonna say I don't think I've actually ever been in to get a massage, so I wouldn't know like how any of that actually works.
You
Yeah.
definitely use the ATM.
Yeah, I mean, because like all the times I've been in California have been like, yeah, clothes on, and pretty much it's like always been for me like neck, shoulders, and back. That's like been where I've wanted most of it. But because I had to pay for like an hour and a half there, and it was everywhere, including my butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I did wonder for a second, like I was like, if she slips a finger in my ass, I think I might finally say something. I think I might protest.
I'm just imagining her like putting the towel in between your ass crack and like spreading it with the two fingers.
Like spreading my ass
Yeah,
cheek. Oh, just to secure it in my
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 100% pulls it out and it's brown.
Yeah, a little brown.
Sorry.
Just tinged at the edge.
I didn't have to fart, but I was just like any sort of like bodily function of mine, I was so nervous about.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be farting. Don't fart.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Don't
like,
get bricked up.
But
Like-
it's those situations where you absolutely have to all the time because you're thinking about it.
Yeah,
So it just comes up.
yeah.
you're
100%.
just like sitting there like she gets your back, her hands like right here, and you're just like, dude, if I farted right now,
Yeah.
it'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then you just feel your stomach go.
Going,
oh, if you want to fart now, right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
Loading the breach.
dude. No, the it's like that same feeling you have when you're like, I'm almost to the bathroom, and your bowel's like, now, release now, and you're like, no.
That is the thing. It's like some mornings to work, I'm like, I gotta take a fat shit right now. I'm like, hold it in. but it's like that 2 blocks away from work. Then it's like you have to go now. I'm like, you couldn't wait like 2 minutes.
Literally
to
2
go
minutes,
around the corner.
Yep.
So you're like driving, like just like clench, just like
Oh my
"Oh,
god!
fuck."
Yeah, the sweat.
Yeah.
The Dookie
You're
sweat.
like, oh, hold on.
You're like, we're almost there.
Yeah,
Fuck.
100%. That happened recently, like last week.
Hell yeah.
And so I'm going, and I see there's the first Porter John that's like at there. So I pull right up next to it. I get out, and I look in, and I'm like, I'm ready to unload. And I open the door, and I see there's no toilet paper, and I was like, oh no. So I go to the next one, and there's no toilet paper, and I was like, dude, I'm about to shit myself. And finally I checked the last one, and there was some, and I was like, thank God. But it was like, I didn't know if there was going to be enough, because it was like, like that.
Yeah.
And especially at job sites, they like get the
shitty like
the
single
thinnest-
ply.
the
You can see it
thinnest,
when you hold it up.
exactly, the thinnest toilet paper.
One
and I was
wipe
like,
your finger, you're scared it's just gonna break through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like
Yeah. But normally, like, I carry a roll in my truck just to like,
just in case.
yeah, because sometimes people be shitting at job sites, and
You don't want to.
speaking of,
You don't want to sit back up and
I
be
heard
like,
of a pretty good practical joke where some guy's friend put in a porta potty, send me pictures of your poop, I'd like to see them, and then his friend's phone number. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and for like a month, somebody,
some kids just get like, yo, what the fuck, Aaron?
yeah, exactly.
He's like, what, dude?
Yeah, it's just
Just shit pics.
yeah, shit pics and construction guys, man. We all have something wrong with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see some
Gnarly fucking shit, huh?
all the colors, man. I've seen white.
Ew.
Yeah,
Too much bone meal.
yeah. Dude, remember when dog shit
And it was better.
used to be white,
Yeah.
and you could just see it instantly, like on a sunny day?
Yep.
Apparently, it's because there was too much
Bone meal.
bone meal. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was speaking of another fun fact, have you guys heard about the cheese reserves?
No.
The government cheese reserves. Yeah, Wendigoon did a whole video about it.
Yeah.
We have a government cheese reserve?
So back in the
That's why Got Milk started.
Yes. So the year is what year was it? Well, okay, long story short, people weren't buying dairy, and dairy farmers were going to be like, we can't, like, no one's buying our shit. We're gonna the dairy industry is going to collapse. And so the government was like, we will help you. So they bought like 600 million pounds.
Hey, where was
Of
your
cheese.
where was your massage parlor? Like, what was it called?
I'm not putting it on. I'm not telling these
Okay.
people.
No, because I looked up massage parlors with a happy ending. There are a few, apparently, in the Tennessee area.
Okay,
So I'm just
we'll talk about it after the podcast. I'm not about to put this poor lady who did not touch me inappropriately.
she almost did.
She wanted to.
She wanted to stick a finger in the ass.
It's a dangerous assumption.
Yeah.
No,
She was asking
She
for
was
it.
gagging for it.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
we all go. Man's like, no,
the
dude, we're all getting
cheese,
massages, and you
we
just hear,
bought like 600 million pounds of cheese to like bail out the farmers, and we still have cheese in reserve.
how does it not go bad?
Cheese.
It's cheese, my dude.
Well, cheese can fucking spoil.
Cheese, grommet.
Cheese.
Okay.
That makes when cheese spoils, it's better cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like blue cheese, so I guess that's it. I don't know. I don't know much about fucking cheese, I guess. So there you go.
I only know the basic cheeses. I'm not a cheese connoisseur.
I like Colby Jack and Pepper Jack. Wherever this Jack is, he made some banging cheeses.
Yeah,
But
pepper jacks.
What,
Fire.
yeah.
what about some mozzarella?
Well, yeah, I
Mozzarella's
mean,
great, too.
mozzarella's good, but
great.
like I'm
But
only
you
eating it
throw
with
a piece
Italian.
of pepper jack on a spicy Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, like you're not throwing a mozzarella. You're not throwing mozzarella cheese on a Chick-fil-A sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
I wish they would, dude.
Maybe, but I'm definitely the type
Be
where like
good.
mozzarella and Parmesan is like I'm eating that shit with Italian only.
Yeah, dude, Parmesan cheese. If I ever eat Italian food, like you can't give me enough Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, they hit you with the like, tell me when to stop, and you're just like,
Yeah, whenever my mom would make spaghetti at the house, like 90% of the bowl was cheese. It would change the color of the sauce.
yeah, dude. No, that's me
Speaking
with
of
that's
pasta,
me with chili.
we're gonna make some pasta tonight.
What kind?
With my own pasta sauce.
Ooh,
Yeah. That's a ricotta, a good cheese, a ricotta and tomato.
nice.
I made it before. It's very good. But I thought, speaking of, it's been motherfucking cold out here. So I thought on a cold night like tonight,
Yeah.
motherfucking
Fucking
cold.
nowhere. It was snowing while I was at work.
It was snowing.
It was snowing when driving to work yesterday. Yeah.
Major, like, not even like there was like flurry-esque behavior.
Well, like I was driving, sun was directly out, and I was snow was in my windshield. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, wild. And then we're back like in the 70s for the rest, like for the next couple of days, and like 60s. So.
Which I'm cool with for now. Like, 'cause
Oh, I mean, fall's like the best.
fall weather is the
weather.
best part. Yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely. So, but I was thinking, get something warm like a pasta.
It's great though. It's getting cold enough now that like I don't have to turn the fan on in my room. It's just naturally like, oh, this is nice.
I've been using the fucking space heater.
Yeah, mine is not like frigid cold yet, so I'm like good. But it's enough where I'm like I'm putting the blanket on. I feel nice in the morning, although I don't ever want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. The yeah, it like it's just weird to get like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this morning it was 22 degrees when I left for work.
When I went to leave to go to the house, I was walking through the yard, and the parts that the sun touched was all green, and then everything that was in shadow was frosted over. It was crazy looking.
Yeah. So, weather be crazy, you know?
Yeah, we've devolved to the point where we're talking about the fucking weather.
Yes, yes. So, you know, the weather's been nice.
Yeah, how about the weather?
But I mean, it was
how about that? How about that game on Saturday? You know what I'm saying?
Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch the ball game?
Yeah. You watch that game on Saturday?
Yeah.
So fucking sick of that guy at work.
It's
Paul Rudd.
gotten worse
It's gotten way worse.
Oh, nice.
Because he keeps asking me the same fucking shit
about Paul Rudd.
about Paul Rudd and about fucking horrible bosses and planes, trains, and automobiles. I don't know how many times I can tell this motherfucker, no, haven't seen him, not gonna see him. You talking about them and repeating the jokes is not gonna inflict
If anything, it's going to make you want to watch them
Less.
way less.
Way less. But we have been watching, which has been a good time, Hallmark movies.
Yes, I love
Those
watching
are
Hallmark.
so fucking
it is
funny.
now. I'm fully, because before we watched a couple here and there, and then we were like, no, these are the
is
funniest.
peak.
We watched two last week, which had like the similar plot, like completely.
Yes.
It was both about a prince
Yes.
and their small town
The second
girlfriend.
one was
way better.
objectively
Yeah.
way better.
It also had the actress like we actually know of. Like, what was it, the Mean Girls one? Or no,
Yeah, Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah.
Gretchen Wieners.
It was way better. Which that was the thing. We were actually like. We were like making fun of it, but there was like a general. We said like, I actually am kind of invested. Like,
No, I said something
Or-
that BJ
or
made a lot
you said it
of
was
fun of me.
spiritual or some shit.
No, I said it makes me want to believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. And then I just was silent the rest of the night. Yeah.
No, but it was so funny because like because you can like pinpoint what these movies are doing a mile away.
And I like also in the very beginning, I like said, I was like, it's gonna end and it's gonna be his coronation and I can't do it without her. And then they had the orphans and
Yeah.
The fucking orphans.
so that was the second one, but the first one was about how he had like
he's like, I want to be a good ruler. I want to open it up to the people and like
yes.
and she's like, you can't do that. It's tradition. And he's like, oh fuck tradition. And then he meets a girl. He's like, yo, this girl's kind of sick, but I ran over her hat and I got her a new one.
That was the second one.
No, that was the first one. Was the run over
That was
the hat.
the first one.
Yeah.
So was the orphans.
I swear the
What was
orphan.
the second
No,
one?
the orphans was in the second one because it was the other lady
Yeah.
who adopted the orphan girl,
Yeah.
who was the Duchess.
But the first one also had orphans with
Oh,
the
shit.
saxophone on the wall, and they were singing.
Oh
choir
yeah,
and
because
shit.
he had the volleyball team and the choir in
That's
the same
not the
room.
second movie?
That was the first
That's
movie.
The first movie. Different orphans.
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
forgot. There was one orphan in the second movie. It was a group of orphans in the first one. That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because you had the adoption in the second one.
Yes, the
Yeah.
second, yes, because the
We made
first one, it's like you don't know the real Eric. You
Yeah.
should come and see him.
See him coach
See
volleyball.
with the orphans.
Yeah, very weird.
That like the movies are. I can understand why they do well enough to keep making them every year because it's like I can't look away.
I just
And like I think it's bad, but I'm also like I said, like low key kind of invested. Or I'm like,
well,
nah, like
you know,
fuck
it's
this
kind of
stepmother.
along the thing that's
type
like
shit.
those like telenovelas and what's the other
Soap operas.
soap operas will always be a thing, but they'll also like be known for being
like bad.
C tier,
Yeah.
watching. But
They're
some people
overly
just, like,
dramatic or some other thing. Yeah.
Some people just want to see Paul, wake up, or Paul's, ex-wife wake up from a coma when everyone thought she was going to die, and then have to find out that she's pregnant somehow with her ex-husband's kid, and
But she also has amnesia, so she has to win her back.
yeah,
in
it's
the
just
old way.
Yeah.
And now there's a new guy too.
yeah, David,
Yeah, David is here.
yeah. So there's a place in the hierarchy of
Entertainment.
yeah, because it's like you can't have good cinema without the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just, I do wonder, like, how do they keep on, like,
They got to be
churning-
cheap as hell.
they
Like,
must be, but
it's
like
gotta be,
some
like-
of these are like, like shot on location, which shouldn't,
They just have to know people.
like, that's
you know
the
what I
part
mean?
that's like not cheap, is the location shit.
Yeah.
It's like if you have like on retainer at Hallmark, like editors and stuff, so that they're just paying them a salary, they don't get like, chunk. They go, hey, this week you're editing this movie. Next week you're editing this one. So they're like not having to worry about like that kind of stuff. But it's like, oh, you want to film in a castle, and oh yeah, it's snowing here. So either like we have to buy a snow machine, like all these things.
part of
Like
me-
movies aren't cheap.
Part of me feels like that some of these sets are built, or like some of the city shots. Like, well, we're in New York, so just go over here and film in here.
Mm-hmm.
But like some of those, I'm like, because you can
I bet
build
they
a pretty
just outsource
convincing.
a lot of
yeah.
it.
Like
roll.
even my cousin, who I told you like made a short film that he's going to submit to a film festival. He told me, and this is like, he didn't pay. Everyone was doing like volunteer work, like the people acting and like doing pretty much
Yeah.
all the jobs, and that most of them are doing volunteer. Like, no, he didn't pay most of them. He still said he spent like $10,000, and it's like,
I mean,
yeah.
that's the thing though. Is like I still feel like obviously, well, that first
but Hallmark
movie.
also might just have
Yeah.
like 13 warehouses
Well, they've also been
filled
around
with
yeah.
props.
They've probably been around
Christmas
for
ornaments and
decades.
shit.
Yeah. So
Cards.
Hey, but hey, they do have a CGI budget. It's $2 because that dog shit CGI castle that we saw in the first movie.
Oh
But
my
it-
gosh,
it-
you're
they-
right.
2D plane.
Yeah, the
that's up
2D.
the
Yeah,
sky.
Yes.
a JPEG on a
No
mountain.
shadow.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So who knows? But it is a delight
They're fucking hilarious
to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah, we should watch one tonight.
I want to catch up.
should.
We need to catch up on Smiling Friends because I need to watch a
We're
couple
caught
more.
up, bro.
Did you watch the most recent one that everybody's freaking out about?
The tale of the little green witch or whatever.
No, the one where they go on it to a cabin. Apparently,
there's
Oh,
been a
no.
lot of promo about that one.
yeah. That one's like I've seen a trailer about hot dogs, and then I saw I guess
Super
something
Monkey
else.
Ball.
Yeah, the Super Monkey Ball Dap Up,
Yeah.
which is rotoscope. I showed that one to VJ.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
hell
bro.
yeah, Pim. Yeah, or
I knew I liked you.
Yeah.
I knew I liked you for a reason.
Yeah, the episode before that, Pyramid Head shows up.
for like a frame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that and I'm like, there's no shot they got the rights for that somehow.
that's some
But I-
great animation in that episode.
Have you heard or seen anything about One Punch Man season 3?
Just that it's dog shit.
I've heard
Yeah.
similar things, but people also said season 2 was dog shit. So
That's exactly what I
Yeah,
said.
I just know that people are like roasting the fuck out of it because apparently the frame, like it's like, oh, he's walking down the hill and it's a just JPEG moving, or whatever. But like,
People were
yeah,
talking that way about season 2
Yeah.
as well, though, and I don't care. I watched it. It was great.
I think people got a little too comfortable with like Demon Slayer and JJK and all these like high production value anime that every frame is a masterpiece. Where
Yeah.
they're not used to like. You remember watching Naruto and it's like, hey, they're reusing the same punch frame like 3 times to get this fight
Yeah.
across. And
I
it's like
also
something
saw
that.
something, a clip from Lazarus, which is like the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lazarus Project.
Yeah, the Lazarus, which we just stopped watching because it kind of just like wasn't enthralling.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything with the characters.
I saw a clip from that and was blown away, and I was like, when was this? Why wasn't this earlier on?
I mean, the animation was incredible in that show, but it was just the storyline that couldn't keep me.
Yeah, so I saw a fight scene in that. That was like
That show
away
seems
by
like
it.
it'd be really good binge, not I'm gonna wait week to week.
yeah. I mean, I feel like that's most animes. Like, I don't want like all the animes that I've liked that I've had to wait either week to week or wait for a new season. It's been awful.
I think Donadon's been good. That one's been one I'm like I actually like watching this week to week because they stop in good areas.
And they've got a good release schedule.
Yeah. But
I
like,
like the way they fucking handled JoJo.
But like me waiting for like Spy Family and
I like Spy Family week to
My
week just
Hero-
because that's fun.
My
It's
Hero.
hijinks mostly.
yeah, but like My Hero, that's awful waiting for. I hate that.
Well,
I hate it a lot.
now people are gonna be waiting for One Piece. You see that news that starting in January, that's 26 episodes a year, and that's it, or however many seasons they're gonna do seasonal. So they're not doing weekly. One Piece has been weekly for years. They're not doing that anymore. They're stopping with the next arc.
So they're doing monthly.
It's just gonna be seasonal. So whenever you know how they go like, hey, this season of anime is gonna get 12 episodes. So just go there and take a little break.
okay.
That's what One Piece is now doing, where they're gonna go. Here's 12 or 24, however many they do.
Dropping them all.
Weekly at a point, and then take the break, the long break to go. Okay, now we're working on the next part or the next season or whatever. So it's no longer gonna be, hey, One Piece is going on, and hey, season 1 just ended. Next week starts season 2. Like they just keep going. That's what it used to be for a lot of them.
How far behind is One Piece anime to the manga?
Not that far. Like to the point where the current episodes of One Piece are animating about, because most anime will do 3 to 4 chapters an episode of the manga. One Piece is doing literally 75% of a chapter an episode to stretch that shit out because they were getting caught up. And so there were episodes where 10 minutes was a recap or like 5 minutes recap, 10 minutes of actual content, and then 5 minutes
I don't care
for the next
how
one.
many
Yeah.
of you who listen love One Piece. It's like they're stealing. It's like what they're doing is wrong. Doing that is wrong.
I mean, that's anyone. The thing is, the only people who like are cool with that is that they've committed to watch One Piece. That they're like, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, but also,
Yeah.
if you're committed to watching One Piece, you don't need a fucking 5-minute recap. Cut that
Exactly.
shit out.
Yeah.
So now after years of that, they're now going, no, it's starting in January. We're not doing the weekly anime thing. We're doing seasonal, which is what everything else does, like Dandadan, JJK, My Hero, where there will be breaks in between seasons. You will not
Crazy
always
work
have
for the
One
worst
Piece.
story in anime.
Yeah, that's also where it's like I feel like they're stealing. Like people who have put in all the time to watch all those episodes, like you could have been doing something better with your
Yeah,
life.
you could have watched Death Note like 90 times.
Yeah.
And had a much better experience.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
and then maybe even watch the movie with
Oh, yeah, with fucking...
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't watch that.
but they could have.
They could have.
They
Oh.
could have
And
watched
then they
that.
could have been like, that sucks. And then they'd be like, oh, they made Japanese movies. And
Yeah.
then watched all those and been like, those are really
No,
good.
yeah, and then
I-
they could have watched the Simpson episode.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they could have been like, oh, he released a sequel manga. Let me read that.
Yeah,
Trump's in it.
I think I would much rather like sit through all of One Piece without food or water than watch the Death Note movie ever again. Like
What?
that shit was
You
ass.
die.
Yes, Matt, that's the bit. I would die rather than watch that shit again.
Wow.
I hated it.
Writes Luke's name down.
Yeah.
Cause of death, One Piece. No, I don't know. I don't care about One Piece. I'm far enough in it where I'm like, I'm gonna continue it, but like, I don't know.
Really?
I'm reading it. I'm not watching it. Fuck that. I'm not dealing with that pacing. I'll read the fucking manga. And
So how far have you read?
Dressrosa. So I'm in like 700 chapters in something. What? Yeah. I just read it occasionally. I'd probably go in chunks of like 20 or 30, and then I stop, come back, another 20, 30.
I kind of get that because I read Tokyo Ghoul in 3 days.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I think One Piece is genuinely good. The problem is that again, I like reading it. I'm like, there's no way I could watch this. Like I'm sure there's arcs that are fucking amazing to watch and see the animation, like the art form. But like there are moments where I'm like, no. I like this in the manga. I don't like how it's paced, and if they're only doing like a chapter an episode, I'd kill myself.
Yeah,
like I can kind of speed read through some moments where I'm like, nah, I don't care about this. Go, but then there's moments where I'm like, this is really fucking cool, and I'll just go watch the scenes on YouTube afterward. I'm like, all right, let me see how this was done. Oh, cool, and I'll start reading, and I'm like, this is good. But yeah. I finished Dressrosa like a month ago, and I've been taking a break.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will get back in because I think I have one more arc next, and then it's Wano, which is that fucking long ass arc where they're all in that Japanese inspired place.
Oh yeah. Have you gotten to Marineford?
Yeah, I'm past that.
Okay.
Way past that. Marineford is that pre-time skip or post?
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, no, you were actually trying to watch it through. I forget where you and McCarman got.
Like 200.
Yeah, 200 episodes.
Like
so
right
yeah.
after Skypiea.
It's way too many.
Yeah.
I stopped after 13.
You really watched 13 episodes?
Yeah, and then I was like, dog shit. Like Zoro had showed up and everything, and I was like, Zoro's pretty cool, and then they did nothing with him for like 5 episodes, and I was like, nope, no more.
The thing that I wonder about One Piece, because like I was watching some interviews or reading some stuff where it's like it was supposed to end like years ago, but he literally said, I have too much fun doing this. And so he kept doing stuff.
He's eating his fucking Cheerios and drooling on his fucking paper.
I was gonna say, and
while they slide millions of dollars under his door.
on his bed of just money.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he gets most of that? That's 100% mostly going to Shonen Jump. There's no shot he gets most of that money. That's most
he
of the
gets
manga.
Enough.
Most people who draw manga do not get like most of it goes to Shonen Jump. Even the big ones. At least in Shonen Jump. He gets a lot.
I'm sure he is a millionaire.
No, he's not.
I'm sure.
I do not think. Look it up, but I do not think he's a millionaire. He's rich, but I don't think he's a millionaire. Shonen Jump makes a lot more off One Piece than he does.
I'm so curious.
So you keep hearing all these fucking horror stories about getting like manga authors. It's like, yep, Shonen Jump chop shop, keep going weekly. Gotta have the stuff out. Make your money.
The One Piece artist refers to Ichiro Oda, whose estimated net worth is around $200 million.
Oh, wow, yeah. All right.
And they're opening One Piece stores in Japan now. Like it's a fucking Pokemon Center. Kill yourself.
Yeah, 200. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, poor him.
Yeah. I'm going to go cry in my mansion.
No? Anything else?
No. Still playing Ninja Gaiden 4 because I'm never gonna stop. So that's been fun. I mean, dude, I haven't S-ranked everything. Okay. I have to. Like it's the same with DMC. I'm like, no, I have to S-rank every mission. And this one has fucking boss trials and other trials. I'm like, fuck. And so now I'm like, and you have to play them as both Yakumo and Ryu and do different challenge runs, and it'll check mark them off. And I'm like, fuck, dude, there's so much shit to do in this game. Even though I've beaten the story 3 times over now.
Really?
Yeah, I did normal, hard, and now I'm doing Master Ninja, and that's kicking my ass. I'm still on chapter 2 of Master Ninja. There's 18, but I started Master Ninja a week ago, and I'm still on chapter 2 because I can't fucking beat it. It is so fucking hard.
There you
go. I'm having to cheese it by just like, I'm just gonna play as Ryu. He's stronger. Even though Yakumo, the other character, has more weapons, Ryu's just a fucking beast, and I'm still on this boss fight, not winning. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun with it though, because it's that thing where I'm like, like beating my head against the wall somehow, but then you eke out that win and you're like, yes, let's go. Same feeling I had with Elden Ring and specifically Sekiro, especially because Sekiro, I think Sekiro is the hardest of the Souls, like FromSoft ones at least. There's
really, I've heard the opposite.
I just think the faster pace, kind of, because you have to be very aggressive.
It depends on what order you play them in. For me, because when I play Sekiro, I have to tell myself stop hesitating.
Yeah,
because then that fucks me up for runs on runs.
Because every Dark Souls game is like the dodge and like what wait around, do whatever. Sekiro is if you do that, you're dead.
Dude,
you have to be very aggressive.
I saw a really interesting video about Lies of P and the parry system in that, and how fucked it is.
What do you mean?
So
Don't
like in
hit?
games that like have parry or blocking, all of this kind of stuff, it has to do with there is
in Dark Souls you have to
frame,
like hit. Yeah,
a frame in Dark Souls is the parryable frame, and it's just one frame in an animation, but you have a parry window for your character. So if that frame lines up anywhere in the window, you parry. So that's in Lies of P though, it's just not completely, but it's a different way of checking that thing. So first it like sees that if you're in like the right window. Long story short, in Lies of P you have about like 0.75 like it's way tinier of the window because of how it checks and how hitboxes work, because it's hitbox it's based off of hitboxes and like
it's like where the hitbox of the sword is versus their sword or some other thing. Yeah,
yes, it's completely different. Instead of, oh no, you just have this one frame has to line up somewhere in your parry like window, and the other one's like, nope, you have to make sure it's like within like 3 frames, which is about like, you know,
a tenth of a second.
Yes, yeah.
I'll take the.
I don't think I've played through that game 8 times. I don't think I've ever gotten a parry off. So
yeah, and the whole thing because it's just like the blocking animation, but like if you block and don't hit the parry, you'll still take damage, but it's just less.
Yep.
Have you tried playing it on the lower difficulties at all, or have you just done the standard?
Oh, fuck that pussy shit.
You really like don't like never parried in that?
No, I just focus on staggering.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'll kind of take that though, because Ninja Gaiden 4's parry is fucking annoying because you have to hit the enemy with your attack as they attack. So that's the only way you can parry. There's no separate button. There's no like block or whatever. And
that's Metal Gear Rising.
I mean, yeah, but like Metal Gear Rising, at least for like
the window on that is infinite.
Yeah. The window in Ninja Gaiden is literally as they're attacking, you have had to already hit attack, and the window or like the animations have to hit, and then they'll back up, and then you can counter. But if you're in the middle of doing a combo, you're like, fuck, wait, the next chain of my combo is this.
Where all of a sudden it goes, you can press this button to negate any damage.
Suddenly you're across the room punching a guy.
Yeah. I kind of miss the Arkham combat. I really want...
too. Wish they'd make a new one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Man, it'd be crazy if that Suicide Squad game wasn't a Destiny-like looter shooter.
Yeah.
Huh, crazy.
I don't know why they keep trying to make that happen.
Why didn't any of the Arkham games have the Nemesis system in it?
They were literally making one, and then they told them to stop and make Suicide Squad. I'm not even kidding you.
And then the two people behind the Nemesis system were doing Wonder Woman, and then they were told, hey, cancel it, and then we're not going to do anything with this system ever again. Like, straight up, Warner Brothers owns that and are not doing shit with it, and it makes me angry.
Yeah.
Fuck all these
Someday
games.
the patent will end, and we'll get a slew of them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of sick of some of these game companies. Even, like, the ones that are, like, good are just kind of annoying. Like, I don't know. I'm not even, like, hyped for GTA 6 anymore, because at this point I'm like, I'll just wait for the actual, like, game to come out. It's been delayed twice already.
Yeah.
And it's going to get delayed. I guarantee
People, if you want free money, buy a little stock in Take-Two, like Interactive,
yeah,
parent company.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, 100%. It's gonna.
just do it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like it doesn't matter how good the quality of the game is gonna be. That shit is going to go crazy.
Even if it's like 20%, like free money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That it's gonna get delayed again. I guarantee it too.
Sure, and it's
bet.
also gonna make $1 billion.
100%. Yeah. But like, did you hear the news article that was like, yeah, all these companies had meetings for their games releasing in November now.
What?
Because GTA got pushed back to November, all these game companies were like, fuck, we can't release the game here. Can we push it back? Can we do it sooner? What are our deadlines? How fucked are we? They all had meetings about November.
Wait, it comes out
It's November next year.
November next.
So a year.
So
it was in May or whatever, and now it got pushed back to November.
now.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's November 2026. I think November 29th, I think, is the date. But I don't think it's going to meet that either. But apparently some leaker was like, no, it's content ready. It's just all polished now. And I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, they showed off plenty of polish in that fucking look at how we rendered it video.
Yeah, but like that, you never can believe anything like that.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
The trailers, I don't mean shit anymore. Because, like, even
even
gameplay trailers can be doctored to be like, look.
Where that started for me?
Was it Watch Dogs?
No.
Oh.
It was what?
Killzone on PS3 was the one.
No, it was the big one, which was that mech where you got in the mech suits.
Mecha Break?
No, like not big mech, like Iron Man mech suits.
Oh, Anthem. Yeah, that entire trailer was fake. It was all a CGI,
fake. And it goes,
like
real in-game engine.
Yeah, or they said in-engine footage. They don't say like in-game, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime I see that, the only time that I fully believe it now is if they hit you.
Even like, here's the thing: is I feel like if they had not, that whole thing wouldn't have come out. It could have been like a somewhat successful game.
It was really fun to play. Like,
I never played.
Yeah, for like the 2 hours of content they had on launch, yeah, it was fun to play.
Yeah, like the mechanics felt really good. Flying around was really smooth.
It was similar.
The problem was that it was an online multiplayer shooter.
Yeah,
that from a studio that literally only made single player story driven video games.
They should have just called it fucking Iron Man.
Honestly,
a
fucking BioWare Iron Man game back then would have gone crazy.
That went tight.
You could choose to like redeem Tony or not, or like make him worse.
Yeah,
honestly,
like, just do the extremist shit.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
That would have been awesome.
But they decided live service is the way to go because EA fucking sucks and hates everything.
Yeah. So now, as it stands, their only good game is Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood for the Nintendo DS.
I keep forgetting that is BioWare. Like every time you bring it up, I'm like, fuck, right, they did do that.
What on the DS?
Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
The turn-based RPG for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Made by BioWare.
Made by BioWare.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Post Mass Effect too.
Oh.
Well, that was I think that was that right before they got bought by EA?
Do you think the people
so.
that did a bad job on Mass Effect got set down to do
like the
that?
Shrek dungeon.
Yes.
It's like, hey, you didn't get this Geth design in on time. Go work on Sonic.
Yeah.
You fucked up the romance storyline.
Yeah.
Now you have to go write the Sonic and Amy story.
Yeah, you didn't rebrew coffee after you emptied it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go work on Sonic.
Go work on Sonic.
I would have been like, fucking finally.
Yeah, you're like, fuck all this space shit. I'm gonna go work the Hedgehog.
In conclusion, if you like Super Crooks, go play Dispatch. And if you like Dispatch, go watch Super Crooks.
I need to see Super Crooks. Is that good?
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. First episode's wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
You'll
check
like
it out.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play more Dispatch already. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Same. I'm jonesing for it.
It's so enjoyable because part of it is relaxing.
Yeah.
Because you're just enjoying the story.
And
yet you get to play a part into what
I do like that.
happens.
I do like that episode 2 didn't have a lot of quick time events. Like episode 1 had like a whole like warehouse fight scene, and you're like,
it did
fuck.
have the timed hacking minigame.
Yeah,
though.
that one. I fucking knew it. Remember we were driving to get the thing. I'm like,
After episode 1, Luke was like, I know they're about to put a timer on that shit.
yeah, there was like one really, and it was like easy hack. It was just like, oh yeah, go here, put the do your
thing
Hell
that stressed
Divers
me out, though,
thing.
was that you had to memorize those 2 parts. I know it's gonna get to the point where it's like memorize
there's like
9 digits
there's like
at a
5.
time.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. I'm about to like pull up my phone and just take pictures.
Yeah.
No, because there was one I was literally like going through the notes, like up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, and then I put it in. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I at first I was like, what do you mean? And because I saw the first one, it's like up, down. Then I went, it's like there's 4, and I'm like, what? So then I got it,
And then you get there and you realize it says part 1.
and I went, no. And going to part 2, I'm like up, left, up, left, up, left, up, left, up, left, up, like just repeating it right immediately, dude. Fuck. I know there's gonna be like I would not be shocked if there's like this character will die if you don't do this hack right. And I'm like, fuck.
Dude, get the Dispatch guys and the Dark Pictures guys in the same room.
Ooh.
See what happens.
Yeah, cook up something mental.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the new Dark Pictures ones seem kind of good. I like the doppelganger.
Yeah, it's the space thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is it? It's not out yet, right?
But
Are you
I
gonna push
don't
back?
see how it could be.
It's not going to be better than the Quarry.
Corey's real good.
Did you, I mean, I don't know if we ever like objectively. Did you like Quarry more than Until Dawn?
Yeah, I like the characters more.
Really?
Because Until Dawn, it's just like protagonist, cardboard cutouts, and then the bitch you hate.
I think I liked the story
Until
Dawn,
yeah.
but obviously the characters in Quarry are just so much better. And
yeah, the story of Until is like it's considered a classic for a reason. Like now, like you think the PS4 generation is like that's like
they
one of
should
the
make
games,
a movie out of it.
but like actually do it the right way.
they did.
That would be a fun one to watch if we're all drunk as fuck. Like if we watch Borderlands, try the Until Dawn movie because I've heard it's bad.
Yeah,
I've heard it's terrible.
And then after that, we can watch the Mario movie.
Oh yeah, the original.
Yeah,
an actual legitimately good.
What's the
cyberpunk.
one line?
What, Mario?
Yeah, from the movie. The one, the cheesy one that I see all the reels from. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well. Oh well.
Hey, go check out our sponsor, W.
Yeah.
Use code Take It Sleazy at w.gg. Like, comment, subscribe. It's one button. It's not gonna hurt you to hit it. Just hit it. Hit subscribe.
Just push one of them. You know.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, one or the other. You don't have to do both.
Yeah.
Preferably like gets our videos out there more. But
Exactly.
yeah, check us on TikTok, Instagram, wherever we post our shorts.
YouTube and TikTok.
And as always,
Take it sleazy.